Yo, what is good guys, back here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts and opinions, in this case a reaction as well, to a video WWE posted the other day, shocking WrestleMania moments throughout their history. I assume that it's a top 10 kind of deal because that's what it says in the title and whatnot, but either way, let's get going. Obviously, I cannot show you the actual clips for copyright reasons and whatnot, but number 10 is when Wee Man slams Sami Zayn. It happened last year at WrestleMania. Again, I can't remember if it was, I think it was night 2, if I remember right, between that Jackass guy and Sami Zayn, their match and whatnot. I wouldn't call this shocking. It was, for myself personally, just like, oh, okay, mostly because I don't watch Jackass, never have, I doubt I ever will, and whatnot, but seeing this, for myself personally, it's not shocking, kind of deal, and whatnot, but then again, I don't really follow, Jackass and all of that stuff, so I have no idea if it's actually shocking, or if it is, or if it's not, kind of deal. Next one happened at WrestleMania 35. It was Shane McMahon attacks The Miz's dad, or The Miz, his dad, kind of deal. And this moment is not shocking. Well, this part of the match is not shocking. What's shocking is that Shane McMahon is on a WWE video, top 10. That was, I assume, edited in 2023 and uploaded obviously in 2023. To me, that is the shocking moment, kind of deal and whatnot, because of more so of how his time in WWE ended, kind of deal and whatnot. But this moment, not necessarily shocking, but Shane McMahon being in this top 10 to myself personally is. Number 8 is just not shocking. It's a dumb moment from a dumb feud from the not necessarily the first wrestling crowd, but the first time WWE was in front of a legit paying crowd in 13 months. Alexa Bliss betrays the Fiend at WrestleMania 2021 kind of deal, whatever number that was, 37 I think. And like I said, I personally don't find, or did not find it shocking. I found it really dumb kind of deal. That's the most PG way I can say it, and whatnot. I will admit I liked the Fiend at first, up until from the Raw after Mania up until SummerSlam 2019. After that, not much. But either way, this is a dumb moment for myself that I tried to block out, but now I can't for the moment kind of deal and whatnot. Number 7 is when The Miz betrays Logan Paul. This was again WrestleMania, I think this one was night 1 of 2022 and whatnot. And I don't want to say this was shocking. It was a 4 out of 10 shocking wise. I thought, okay, it would either happen at WrestleMania itself or the Raw after Mania. So it's not it's shocking, but it's not shocking kind of deal and whatnot. I think everybody's seen it coming eventually kind of deal, because Miz was a full-time guy, Logan Paul not, kind of deal, and all of that fun stuff. So again, for myself personally, not necessarily shocking, but not necessarily surprised. I don't know. It's not shocking, I would say. Again, 3 or 4 out of 10 and whatnot. Number 6 was before my time. WrestleMania 3. Hulk Hogan body slams Andre the Giant. And for myself personally, I can definitely see why this would be in the top 10. I would have thought, or at least assume, maybe top 3. I don't know what the top 3 is as of this recording kind of deal, but for sure top 5, because this isn't anything against Hulk Hogan, but Andre the Giant is a big dude kind of deal. What, 7 feet 450 kind of deal, in pounds and whatnot. But Still, like, anybody slamming him would be shocking. So this one is I would say the first one I can definitely understand why it's on the list and whatnot. I'm just shocked or surprised that it's not up higher. Number 5, Cody Rhodes returns WrestleMania last year. This one, I wouldn't call it shocking. It was a surprise kind of deal. Like, him returning itself to me as somebody who follows like this, like wrestling online and like the rumors and news and all of that stuff, not shocking. But I'm more personally shocked that he ever came back kind of deal. I'm not surprised or shocked that he came back to WWE at WrestleMania. I'm just shocked that he came back to WWE. So, one sense I can understand it because I was actually legit shocked that he ever came back to WWE, but I'm not shocked like once it was all but confirmed that it would be at WrestleMania in Dallas and whatnot for myself personally. Now, I don't know for sure which WrestleMania this was. It was before I became a fan and whatnot. I think it was 17 or 16 or something like that. I think it was 16. Could be wrong. If I am, correct me down in the comments below. But Edge spears Jeff Hardy midair. This one, again, I can totally understand. I would have thought I can understand why it's in the top 5. Again, I would have thought, oh, maybe top 3 kind of deal. Like this one, Hogan, and then another one I assume will be, if I had to guess, number 1 and whatnot. But this one, shocking, surprising, holy poopsicles, holy ice hole, and whatnot. But yeah, what can I say? Like, I might be biased. Edge is my all-time favorite, but just seeing this moment, like, chef kisses kind of deal all the way around and whatnot. But either way, number 4, definitely top 5 worthy. Again, I personally would have it in the top 3 kind of deal, but it's not much outside of the top 5. Number 3, I can kind of understand why it's definitely on this list, but kind of top 3. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin aligns with Mr. McMahon after the main event of, I think it's WrestleMania 17, again, before I became a fan and whatnot. So I can't really fully understand why it's shocking. Yeah, I can now that I'm older, but it's one of those, I can understand it, but I think of the Steve Austin heel turn kind of deal that went on for however many months after, not necessarily this moment kind of deal. But again, shocking because of the feud that they had, McMahon and Austin, for a couple of years prior to that and whatnot, like 98 up until 01, I think, or 97 up until 01 kind of deal, and seeing them shake hands down in Texas after the main event of WrestleMania 17. Definitely shocking. I can again understand why it's on this list and whatnot. Number 2 on this list of shocking WrestleMania moments is when Seth Rollins cashes in the Money in the Bank briefcase, WrestleMania 31, somewhere in California back in 2015. And this is legit one of my favorite WrestleMania moments kind of deal. And I can, again, understand why it's shocking kind of deal because it was never done before. And if, hypothetically, it ever happens again, it probably wouldn't be as good kind of deal. For myself personally, unless Seth Rollins somehow does it again kind of deal. Or Edge, which I doubt. Kind of deal and whatnot. But either way, for myself personally, this is, like I said, one of my favorite moments of all time. Is it surprising? Yes. Shocking? Not as much. I'm more shocked that it did not happen in the 10 or so years prior, or 9 years prior, kind of deal, because the debut was 05, so it could have happened that night, hypothetically, and whatnot. But either way, I can understand why it's on this list. Again, some people might have it number 2, and whatnot. I probably would have put it in like the 4 or 5 range for myself personally and whatnot. Number 1, I doubt that it will ever be topped, but it is when Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. in New Orleans, Louisiana. When I clicked on this video, figured that this would be number one kind of deal and whatnot for myself personally and whatnot, along with a lot of other people. And surprising because it was Undertaker's first loss at WrestleMania. If the build was better, then it might be less surprising, less shocking kind of deal and whatnot. But yeah, I think if you ask a lot of fans who were some way, shape, or form fans of wrestling back in 2014, and ask them the day after Mania, it would be number one, most surprising or shocking moment. Number two, it would be the worst decision in WrestleMania history kind of deal and whatnot, or at least the dumbest, maybe not the worst. But either way, I can definitely see why it is number one and whatnot. And again, I doubt that it will ever, and I mean ever, be topped. So those were the top 10 most shocking WrestleMania moments according to WWE. It was uploaded the other day. Again, if you would want to check it out, give them the view, great, and whatnot. But either way, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification on this video. If you have any other wrestling related video ideas, let me know what they are down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. More importantly, hope you guys are doing okay mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The world that we tend to make up is nothing but a fantasy until you wake up. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, yeah. Cause I just crossed the line like I'm playing offside. I do it how I want and I'ma do it till I die. Feel like I'm just lying to myself, but it's